Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Can you share a little bit about yourself, your home life, and your professional life?
Okay. Well, I'll start with my family life. I've been married to my wife, Liz, for 37 years. We have 4 children, 6 grandchildren, and a 7th one on the way in December. 4 of my grandchildren live right in Minnesota, and that's one of the reasons I was running, is to make sure they have a good environment in the state to be able to grow and find a good job. And we originally lived up north in Bemidji area, lived there pretty much all my life. We owned a Suzuki Polaris dealership from 1971 to 1985. So at age 11, I started putting the motorcycles together and going and test riding them. At age 16, I was doing the motocross circuit and racing motocross. And by 19, I took over the company and ran that for 9 more years. And then the economy kind of tanked. Early 80s recession was pretty bad. So we sold that out, and I went to work for another couple similar business for 3 years up at Northland Sports Center. And then after that, I went to Bemidji Rental for 9 years. I have the 4 adult children. They're all graduated college. I'm really proud of that. My youngest is in his last month at Stoughton, Menominee. And I've got some wonderful grandchildren that we spend time with. In fact, they'll be coming down on Saturday. We finally got a break from the campaign. We have a Saturday. We don't have to go door knocking. And now I work for Northern Tool and Equipment. I've been there 16 years. I started in the repair shop, so I'm basically a mechanic by trade with doing the sales and management. And I've been at Northern for 16 years, started in the shop for 4 years. And then I was promoted to the warranty administrator for the manufacturing division. So I've been doing that for about 12 years. I love my job. I mean, every day I get to help people. Basically, somebody calls in and they have something that doesn't work right, or they're upset about something broken or warranty, and they want to get it repaired. And I can take a real negative situation where the customer's extremely upset to about 15, 20 minutes later, thanking me and just appreciating what we can, do for him. And so I love that part, taking a negative and making it into a positive.
Tell me a little bit about your legislative district. What are some of the issues facing your district?
The people that I talk to, and we knocked between probably 11,000, 12,000 doors. We talked to a lot of people in our district. The common theme was they feel like their tax burden is too high. And if I talk to the businesses, it's both tax burden and regulations that are holding them back from growing. And my boss, Don Catula from Northern Tool, he would have a speech about once a year, kind of an update on how the company's doing. And he said, if you're not growing, you're dying. And I thought that was kind of almost like arrogant at the time. But I see now that was really, really smart. Because if you're, let's say you have a very small business. A lot of businesses have maybe 3, 4 employees. If you're not growing, that means that business is not going to be adding any new jobs. They're probably not going to be buying any new equipment. They're probably not going to build a new facility, which means there's no growth. There's so many things going on. There's so many things that I think need to be fixed. I think it would almost have to be something to help the small business industry to grow. I think it had to be something involved in either repealing regulations that are unnecessary, or maybe changing the tax structure. I know in business we're now 47th out of 50 for tax friendly for business, and that's not, we can't be competitive in the state, we can't be competitive in the national level, and certainly not in the global level for the 3rd highest taxed. So that would probably be something in those lines of either lowering the tax burden or the regulation that are necessary.
Representative Daniels, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.